Hi, this is Irech E. You're welcome to this tutorial. Now in this video I'm going to show you how you can link an Autocad file into Revit, and then also you're going to be learning the difference between using the Link Cad and using the Import Cad. Actually here, for the sake of this video, we are going to be using the Link Cad, and the difference is that when you use the Link Cad, you have the opportunity to modify the file if the need arises in the Autocad file, and all you need to do here in order for it to reflect in Revit is just to reload the file. So here, for the sake of this video, we're going to be using the Link Cad. Before we proceed, I'm just going to ask you to just go ahead and like this video, leave a comment below the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel because we make tutorials like this every week. And without further ado, let's get into the tutorial. Now to get started, after you've opened your Revit like this is the home screen. You just have to go straight to a new project and choose the architectural template. Here we have opened the new project. The first thing you have to do is to go ahead and click on the Manage tab. You can manage the project unit. I prefer to work in millimeters, and I think this setup is okay for me, and you can change it depending on what unit you prefer to use. So you say okay. The next thing you want to do is to go to Insert tab and click Open. The Insert tab, here you have several options of what to do depending on what you want to import, and I'm going to choose the Link Cad. It takes me straight into my drive, so you navigate your way. This one took me straight into the drive where the folder is, but if not, you can just navigate your way if it's in your desktop or in your documents, depending on where you save it. So here I'm just going to go straight and click Open this. You can see it on the thumbnail, and you can come down to this place and do a few setups so we can preserve the color and not in black and white. Here we can preserve the color. There's a black and white invert, so we can leave it at preserve all the colors. Here layer stroke levels, we can leave it where it is. Import unit millimeter. Here I prefer center to center instead of auto origin to origin. I prefer to leave it at center to center, and at level 1 being the orient view, you can say open. Now here we are, the file is imported, and you can go ahead and start making your sketch. Now that's how to import the file. Now in the case of the difference between using the Link Cad and Import Cad, I'm just going to do it a little demonstration on the Link Cad as against the Import Cad. So what I have to do here is just to go back to the Autocad file. Now you can see this floor represents the ground floor plan, and this representing the first floor plan, or you can say first and second depending. Now I'm just going to go back to the Autocad something and see whether it's going to reflect here in Revit. Let's just go ahead and do that. This is the folder. Let me open it right here. Now here it is. Okay, let's add a cantilever here, something of this nature. Let's check. This is 819. Let's 119. Let's move it to 600. So we can leave the dimension at 600 millimeters. Okay, let these just represent a cantilever, and then we can move this to 600. Alright, then we can match these, representing a cantilever of 600 backward, which allows us to expand the room size. Okay, now let us close this file and go back to Revit and see if it reflected there. You can close this. Yes. Now let's go back to Revit. You see it didn't reflect. So for you to have this reflection here in Revit, what you have to do is to close this, say yes, save, it's called project 3. Then we can come back to it and reload it. Where is the file? Okay, this is the file. We're reloading it just to see if it will update in Revit. Yeah, you just have to wait for it to reload. Alright, here we are. So you can see that we have that over there. It has reflected. Using the import card, there is no such behavior. Once you import the card, it's a permanent card that you've imported. You can modify it in any way, but it's only using the link that you can do such things. And now with this, we have come to the end of this tutorial. I'm just gonna ask you to like, share, comment on the comment section below. Thanks for watching.